everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I have for you my Panda palette update for the month of June, because it is now July 1st as I'm filming this, and it is time for a new monthly update. I haven't really made a whole lot of progress this month, but my palette has changed quite a bit. So I'm excited to show you and to tell you more about it. So let's get started. I will actually start off with my chocolate bar palette, which is not the actual palette that I'm panning, but I am using it kind of in conjunction to my other palette. The shade that I'm using mostly is, oops, there goes the brush, is this matte cream highlighty shade. I put this all over my lid every day. There is a dip, as you can see, but no pan yet, so nothing exciting there. That's what that's looking like, and I will just continue to use this. And maybe I will do like a 2-week one palette with this, so that I can use it more or try different colors. But for this month I've just been using the cream shade all over my eyelid, and that's all of it. And then for the palette that I'm actually panning this year, I have changed some of the eyeshadows and pressed them to be a highlighter, so I will show you that first. I will show you what that looked like last month. And then here it is today. As you can see, there is a lot of pan showing. Yeah, I've been using this pretty much daily. Have skipped a few days, but most of the time I'm wearing it every day. There is a lot of fallout and powder flying around when I use this, and I usually just blow it away. Not really bothered to use that, so it's going quite fast. That's what this is looking like. I think by the next update, so next month, I will be able to pretty much finish up this top half. Even though I'm not really focusing on one area right now, I'm kind of just still swirling my brush around. So some days I will put my brush more up here, and some days I will put it more up here, but I think I can get far with this in a month. And then my palette. This is what my palette looked like last month. And here it is today. So as you can see, I have to kind of see how I can see this. This is difficult. Oh, there we go. As you can see, major changes. First of all, some shadows are missing. No, I did not finish all of them. And this spot right here was a light matte brown. Didn't really have a lot of pigmentation. I could pretty much apply this like crazy and it would still look like nothing, so I crushed this, put it in a separate jar to use for a new project. This I think was a dark, yeah, this was a dark brown, slightly similar to this dark brown, but more with a blue-ish undertone, I want to say. And I wasn't really a big fan, so I crushed this up too and put it in a container. And then here was the black. This black had no pan, nothing. I hadn't touched it practically. And I crushed this up in a jar too. So here we have that stack of eyeshadows, and then the top one is my eyeshadow base. This, I actually wanted to see if I could make this black eyeshadow into a mascara. It's not focusing, I'm sorry. So the black eyeshadow I want to try and make a mascara out of. The dark brown eyeshadow I want to make an eyeliner out of, and then the light brown I just figured if the dark brown is too dark or the black is too black, I can mix that in and see what that does, because using it as an eyeshadow you couldn't really tell it was there, so I thought maybe just to lighten my dark eyeliner. But as you can see, I haven't really gotten around to doing that project, so I'm hoping to maybe do that next month. I don't know, we shall see, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna still count them to be my project, pan that palette, but I do want to really use them, just not as eyeshadows. I just didn't really like them as eyeshadows, so that's my plan for those, and that is why they are missing in this palette. Now the rest, wow, suddenly cannot open it anymore. The rest of the shadows do have a little bit of progress. This had, I don't really know how much it had left in the last update, but I finished it up completely. This was a good shade. It was slightly darker than this light brown, and it had a lot more pigmentation, so I would just pretty much put that in my crease every day and use it that way. I have hit pan in this silver color, yay, and I also immediately stopped using it because I don't really like silver. So yeah, I just thought, hey, I've hit pan in it, good enough, done. And for the rest of the shades, I have continued to use them. This one I actually repressed a couple of days ago, and then I felt kind of stupid by doing so, because I was like, oh, I have major pan in this and now it's repressed and I will not have pan again before the end of the month. As you can see, I have a lot of pan right now, so those concerns were kind of unnecessary. I've hit major pan. I've basically been just swiping this all over my eyelid every day, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be gone by the next update. And then I have been kind of sometimes using this gold, not really a lot. This I've used today. This I have been using pretty much every day just to darken my outer corner a little bit. So I have a little bit more pan, like the corners are clear right now. But that's about it. And since this matte shade is finished, I have been combining this and this in my crease. So I've kind of been using a lot of different shades. The only one that's still untouched is this one, and it will probably remain that way. I'm gonna just see how my eyeliner is gonna turn out. So the brown eyeshadow that I just showed you, I'm gonna try and make that into an eyeliner and see how it works, and I might do the same with that purple shade because I'm not loving it, and maybe I can use it as an eyeliner. So that is it for this month's update. Should we set goals? Maybe I should just set one goal. I want to finish this eyeshadow by the next update, and I'm pretty sure I can do that. And I will try and incorporate this a little bit more. And that was it for my Panda palette update of this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!